Hello, 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 everybody. Welcome back. Welcome to the Real Juicy Detox. Welcome to my kitchen. I am Berns. I'm your certified detox specialist. And in the Real Juicy Detox kitchen, we make incredible food. We harness the power of detoxification for our bodies to be healthy and vibrant, to unlock that inner world of health and vitality that resides in each of us. So, we are going to be having so much delicious fun today. Hello, good afternoon, Cindy. Good morning for you. You're in Louisiana. It's still morning. What time is it there? Like 9 o'clock, 8 o'clock, 10? What time is it? Let me know. Hey, 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 you're on both platforms. Yes, yes, yes. That's awesome. Welcome, everybody. Oh my goodness. Today is day 2 of our 5 days of deliciousness, is what I ended up calling it. Where we are going to, for 5 days, today's our second day, we're going to this is really for a lot of people who are just now looking into getting into detox. Some of us in the class, like Cindy, like Alana, have been doing the detox journey for a while, but this is for the warm up is for anybody who has kind of relaxed a little bit on their usual detox program. Maybe you had a little bit of cooked food, or maybe some of those forbidden foods, and now you're ready to get back on track. You're ready to clean things up so that on January the 1st, when we start our 21 days of juicing for January, you kind of have a little handle on it. Your body has kind of acclimated again to the really good raw food, and hopefully you'll have experienced less of those detox symptoms when we get rid of the stuff that's not so great for us. It's 11 o'clock down in Louisiana. Awesome. So you're just an hour behind me. Awesome. Alana is in the house. Good day, good day. Listen, I'm so glad that you guys are here. Let me share this first with our juicing communities, as I always do. Sharing is caring, right, guys? So today what we are making in the Real Juicy Detox kitchen is a spicy Thai cabbage salad, which I'm really excited about. I don't have a recipe for it. I've done different Thai recipes before, dressings, and I just want to do a really simple one. Nothing in the blender, something that you can just shake up in a jar that is going to taste really authentic and really, have all of those key component flavors in a beautiful Thai dressing. So while I'm doing sharing this out, let me tell you where I'm sharing these, by the way. I'm sharing these in Juicing and Raw Food Support, Solid Food Vacation, Juicing for Health, and I'll share it in the Real Juicy Detox as well. That's our group here on the Facebook. And the Dr. Morse groups that I share this with are Sharing the Detox Diet by Dr. Robert Morse, ND, and fans of Dr. Robert Morse, ND. So if you're watching from any of those Facebook groups, hi, welcome, welcome. And if you are watching on Facebook and you would like to come and watch it on YouTube, that would be awesome. That would really help me out a lot to grow this channel and to, get things moving in the right direction so that more people can experience what we are doing here. Sorry, I'm just looking at my iPad here, and I'm just going to pull this up on the YouTube. So feel free to jump over to YouTube if you want to watch this, if you want to help me grow the channel. That would be amazing. And let's get started. I'm hungry. How about you? Are you hungry? So over here at the Real Juicy Detox, we are going to make our food, and then I'm going to eat it with you guys. What are you having for lunch? Let me know what is on the menu at your place for lunch today. Hey, hey. Hi, Janita. Janita is here. So glad that you have dropped in. So glad that you guys are coming to class every day. And let me grab a chopping board, a cutting board. And let's get making a salad, shall we? I'm going to be making, I don't have cashews. I wanted to use cashews. Well, I have cashews. They're soaking right now in the fridge because I want to make ice cream later. Yeah, I want to make some coconut ice cream. I know it's cold out. It's not typically ice cream weather, but that is okay. So I just went shopping. Did you guys come shopping with me? I was just taking you shopping with me on the Instagram, on the stories. So if you saw those stories, then I am going to show you what I got there. Yes, I am. This is the red cabbage that I picked up. See my deliciousness cam? Love it. Let's see here. Alana is having grapefruit juice and orange pineapple. Oh my God, I love that. I just got a beautiful citrus haul. I'll tell you guys, I love my farm boy. You know how much I love my farm boy. Farm boy always has an amazing selection, an amazing markdown section. And yeah, I got $47 worth of groceries. Would have cost me easily 4 or 5 times that amount, which is crazy. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just going to quickly slice up some cabbage for this salad. And actually, I also pulled out those plantain wraps that I made last week. Yeah, I'm just going to rough chop this all up. Just like so. Really super simple. I think one of the keys, one of the biggest tips, yay, Ashlyn is here. I made it to class today. How are the kids doing? How is your holiday? How is everybody's holiday? Are you guys still in holiday mode? That salad ended up being huge. No way I'll be able to eat it all. How do I make those wraps? LOL. Well, you know what you can do? Once you've made a salad and you have too much of it, you can put that up in the food processor or a blender, give it a rough chop, and then add some chia seeds to it, maybe add some psyllium husk, mix that around, season it up, pop it in your dehydrator, spread it thin, bam, wraps. Yeah. Yeah, you don't have to let your salad go to waste. Not at all. So I've got some red cabbage chopped up here. As you can see, this was in one of those sale bin areas at words, Berns, words, in Farm Boy. So actually, I'm going to put that over there. I'm going to wrap this up and put it back in the fridge immediately. I'm really getting good. I feel like I'm getting really good at my extreme cleaning, in the kitchen. Anybody who has done a raw lifestyle or a lifestyle like this where most of the food is, well, all of the food you make yourself, you know how overwhelming it can get. Cleanup, right? Cleanup is what sometimes. Cleanup can be a real bitch. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just wrap this up, clean up as I go, so that the less things I have to touch later on, the better it is for my sanity. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Thank you guys so much for tuning in, by the way. I see you. I see all 30 of you. Yes, I do. How you doing? How you doing? So listen, if you want to get a little jump start on that New Year's resolution, the one that says, I'm really going to do it this year. This year, I'm really going to get my shit together. I'm tired of feeling sluggish. I'm tired of having low or no energy. I'm tired of feeling like crap. I'm tired of eating stuff that I know I shouldn't be eating, that I know does not make me feel good after I eat it. If that's you, and you want to jumpstart your 2021 and you want to really make 2021 your year, then you're in the right place, babe. You're in the right place. This is what we're doing. We're doing it together. I think I'm on my 210th day of this lifestyle. I swear to God, I don't know how I was able to do that, because, I can't stick to anything more than a few weeks, honestly. But when you do this kind of lifestyle and you have the right support and the right community and you're educating yourself and you understand why you're doing it, I think for the first time, I have finally, it's 40 of us in the kitchen now. Welcome. Oh my gosh. So great to have you all here. I think one of the things that has helped me the most is the community support and keeping it simple, treating this as a one day at a time kind of event, really. Because if I had started out and said, oh, yeah, I want to be raw or raw vegan, and I'm going to do it for X amount of days, I would have been like, oh, hell no. Hell to the no. Hello, gorgeous. How are you? I'm very well. Brookie's in the house. Brookie.
Are you allowed to eat kiwis with the outside layers on them?
With the what?
Just like the fuzz on them still?
I don't know. I would peel them.
Oops.
That's okay. Did you eat one with the fuzz on them still? That's okay.
Okay, fair.
That's okay.
I didn't feel any difference. So.
Good. That is good. You didn't die, so you're fine. You didn't die, so you're fine. Brooke, we had like 40 people in the class just now, down to 29. It'll be bouncing back up and down, in and around. We have 40 people in the kitchen. Can you fit? Yes, we can all fit. We've had a lot of people in this kitchen before. Trust me. We've had some fun parties in here. So I'm just really nicely slicing up these veggies. I've got, oh, that onion, even from the whatchamacallit, from the green onion, is making my eyes burn. It's funny. I'm just slicing up some, I don't know what I was just talking about before that. I'm losing my train of thought. I'm starving. I have a little bit of a detox headache going on. And yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. Ooh, I got some mangoes too. There's some mangoes in the fridge, and I got some new mangoes if you're interested, Brooke.
Pardon?
I got some new mangoes.
Okay.
If you're interested. I don't know if I should cut these anymore. I think I kind of want to chop them kind of like so. I don't know. There's no hard and fast rule when you're making a salad. You know what I mean? No hard and fast rule. Just chop up the veggies that you enjoy, put it in a bowl, throw some delicious dressing on top of it, and you're good to go. Rockstar Ruiz, how you doing, my friend? Karen said, made the dressing from yesterday. Loved it. Awesome. Wasn't it good? So simple and easy, right? You're welcome, Alana. Thanks, babe. I felt very overwhelmed with it all. Listen, don't let, that's another thing, another tip. So what was the first tip? Keep it simple. All right. And I think when you keep it simple, you're not going to feel as overwhelmed. You don't have to have a lot of veggies in your stuff either. You can just legit have one or two. But if you are feeling overwhelmed, just pull it back a little bit, you know, don't feel overwhelmed. Breathe. It's all good. Breathe. Just breathe it out. Yes, so good to see you again, Rockstar. Emily. Hi, Emily. Oh my goodness. Emily, is this your first time in class? I think this is the first time I'm seeing your name pop up in class. Welcome, babe. Welcome, welcome. So, hi, can I double check what other herbs do you recommend for me having my tubes tied and now hormone problems? Yes. So you want to be, so you're taking the endocrine and women's hormones. Good. I would take, so you're taking the endocrine formula and the female reproductive formula. I would just continue on taking, I would go with your, getting your kidneys open. So with the kidney formula, the adrenal formula, you're doing the endocrine system, which is really good. I would also do the pituitary formula. The pituitary formula is really good for menstrual issues and anything dealing with the uterus. So that's the other thing that I would do. And I don't know, how's your thyroid? How's your thyroid? I'm going to make sure to get the checklist for you guys up on the Facebook group. The checklist for seeing where your health concerns are. You know what? I'm going to make sure to do that today because I think that'll come in really handy for a lot of people. Good afternoon, Kelly. How are you? Oh my gosh, I'm so glad you're here. Hello from the Caribbean. 2020 is my fully raw year. Yes, Natoya. Welcome. What part of the Caribbean are you from? I'm from Trinidad. What? That is so cool. Cheers to you, Detox Your Being. Oh my God, so good to see you here, my friend. How are you doing? Are you still in Costa Rica? Hey, Jennifer. Jennifer's in the house. Hi, everyone. Been resting a lot lately, so not been to class for a while properly. Hope you had a great Christmas. Listen, I'm so glad that you are here and so glad that you're taking time to rest yourself and to rejuvenate. That is awesome. Christmas was amazing. Amazing. Christmas was good. Hello, Papyalwa. Hello there, Sherry. How are you? I'm going to rinse off my cucumbers here. I washed all the other veggies before, but not the cukes. The cucumbers get washed up next, so let's just chop those up. And then I'm going to show you how quick and easy it is to make a tahini dressing. A tahini, a beautiful, spicy Thai dressing using tahini, some garlic, some orange juice, some lemon juice, some tamarind paste, some ginger, and just shake all that in a jar. I don't want anybody to feel overwhelmed with this whole raw lifestyle. It can get very overwhelming. It's whenever you're learning something brand new for the first time, it can feel like a lot, right? I don't want anybody to feel overwhelmed. I want to show you how quick and easy this is. I know sometimes some of my recipes are like crazy involved, and they're not always like that. That's not what I want you guys to think. Now, I could probably also shred up some carrots into here, but I'm not going to do that because I'm too lazy to go downstairs and get them out of the fridge. But that's a silly excuse, a silly reason not to get something for your salad, Berns. But I don't really feel like I need it. You know what I'm saying? But I do want to show you guys. Okay, I'm going to go get it. I got the biggest carrot I have ever seen in my freaking life the other day. You're not from Tobago. Shut the front door. Another Trini in the house, a Tobagonian in the house. Natoya. My God. Yes. Crazy. Tobago is paradise. Of course, you know that. You live there. Tobago is one of the most beautiful places in the world, honestly. Loved spending many vacations in Tobago. Yeah. I lived in Trinidad from the time I was 11 to the time I was 22. I was born in Trinidad, lived there for 2 years. My family moved to Canada, and then we moved back down when I was 11 years old, and I lived there till I was 22. Yes. Oh my God, a fellow Trini, a Trinidad and Tobagonian. Yes. I'm back in the States now, but going out there in February to ride out the rest of the winter. Way too cold for my skinny body this time of year. Oh my God, I love it. Let me go get that carrot. You guys are not going to believe how big this carrot is. And it is so sweet, which is incredible because, sometimes if you get vegetables that are really bigger in size, that doesn't necessarily mean they're good. Let me go get it. Wait till you see this. Look at the size of this thing. That's crazy, right? I think that's pretty crazy. Let me rinse that off. And I am going to grate a little bit of it into the salad. Then we're going to make the salad dressing. What time is it? Only 20 minutes in. Wow, that's not bad at all, Berns. Right? That is not bad at all. We have another Trini in the class here. Goes by the name of Weird, sometimes goes by the name of Blank. Also goes by the name of Moss. Stand like this. Hold on. There we go. And I think that is it for veggies. That's a pretty big salad for one girl. But that is all good. I'm sure it will get eaten. And I like to eat my food slowly, although sometimes I have been known to inhale my food as well. But with these salads, I like to savor it and eat it slowly. Okay, so we've got our beautiful salad mixture. Look at that. Lovely. Beautiful colors. So gorgeous. Okay, so what we're going to do now is we're going to make a salad dressing, you guys. It's going to be super easy. Watch this. A jar and a lid. Oh, come on, lids. Where are the small ones? Be easier if I could find the damn lids, you know what I'm saying? I'll use one of these. It's one of my juice lids. I don't like making savory things with my lids that I use for sweet stuff, but we're going to have to do that today because I don't know where the other lids are. Okay, so what do I need? I don't need this cutting board anymore. Where are the rest of you guys located? Let me know where you guys are living. I'm so fascinated by how multicultural this group is. All those carrots were huge from the Chinese store you were at. Weren't the onions there huge there too? Yeah, the onions were gigantic, but those were the Spanish onions. Spanish onions tend to get really big. Yes, definitely know that. That's why I'm still here. Wow, so awesome to run into your live. Good vibes. Absolutely, my friend. Natoya, I'm telling you, man, stick around. This community is phenomenal. It's all about you guys, which is so amazing. Giving myself goosebumps again. Bringing on those goosebumps. Okay, so what am I going to do here? I'm just going to squeeze in some lime juice. Let's just start with that, shall we? Y'all might want to write this down because I don't know what the recipe is yet, and it may turn out really good. So you might want to write it down. Yay, just got on the live stream. Awesome, Robin. Had a hard time getting here. No, sometimes I'm so silly when it comes to technology. Why? Why did you have a problem finding it? You guys know that if you, first of all, subscribe to my channel because that way you can turn on notifications to see when I go live. If, that's if you want to be here when I go live. Maybe you don't. I don't know. It's all good. It's all good. But I go live 3 times a day. 3 times a day. Yeah. 8 a.m. for Bouncing with Berns, rebounding on my rebounder. Oh, that was a harsh sound. I cannot stand the sound of metal on metal, and that metal on glass. Oh, no bueno. I've got a little bit of orange juice that I was drinking, but I'm going to use that as part of my dressing here. I've got about that much orange juice. About that much tahini. Tahini is a sesame seed paste. Delicioso. I'm going to use some maple syrup in there as well because you need a little bit of sweetness to it, I am going to use a nice big garlic clove, and I'm going to squeeze that right in. Where is my garlic press? My garlic press. Oh my God. There you are. There you are in the sink from last night. Okay, so I'm just going to put a garlic clove into my garlic press and press it just straight on in. Just like so. Oh, I want to put a jalapeno in this as well. Jalapenos are always good. You know what I'm saying? What else do I want in here? I want a little bit of tamarind paste. That's right. What else do I need? I don't think I need anything else, really. Oh, some ginger. I do need something else, some ginger. So I'm just using this tamarind paste. There's a lot of different ways that you can use tamarind. You can use tamarind, the actual pods, you know, if you're in Trinidad and have and Tobago and you can get some tamarind off the tree, that's a whole different story. A jealous. Anyhow, just going to put about a good heaping teaspoon in there. We're going to put some ginger. I store my ginger in the freezer. Because otherwise it'll go bad. And I don't like having to rebuy it all the time. I'm going to get my microplaner. And I'm just going to grate in some ginger. Just like so. And maybe some sesame oil. Hang on 1 second. Let's see. Let's see what I can find in the fridge. Sesame oil. Yes, I have sesame oil. And I also have sesame seeds. Yes, I do. Okay, let's see how this all comes together, shall we? My sesame oil is a little bit thick because it's in the fridge, but that's a really good little tip to keep your stuff nice and fresh. Keep it in the fridge, baby. Keep it in the fridge, baby. No, these lids, the one that I'm looking for is the one like I had on the container yesterday. It's one without a drinking straw altogether, the drinking hole. Ooh, nice. Look at that. Oh, wow. I'm pretty happy with that. Let me just see. I might need to adjust some of the flavor, but look at how nice and thick that is. Ooh. I'm really happy with that. That tastes great. Just a little bit more sweetness for me. And I do need some jalapeno. Do need a little spice, you know. Let me see what else I used to put in my dressing. My old dressing was, and it made 2 liters of dressing, which is just like absurd. But 3 cups of freshly pressed citrus juice, half a cup of tamarind juice, half a cup of tahini, 3 garlic cloves, 4 cups of celery chopped, green onions, a thumb of ginger, 8 medjool dates, half of a jalapeno pepper, 1 tablespoon of Bragg's coconut nectar seasoning. So this is a pretty standard, like, pretty happy with it. It's good. It's good. It's very good. But it needs something. I'm first going to start with a pinch of salt, or 2 pinches of salt. as the case may be. I think it can use a little bit more ginger as well. Get some of that in there. I don't really like ginger like a whole lot. Like I don't like a front note of ginger, where all you taste is the ginger. I don't like that. If I'm going to taste something like that, let it be garlic. You know what I'm saying? Let the garlic be ringing front and center, as it were. Robin says, was watching on your Facebook page, but wasn't able to comment live. Yeah, because on the Facebook page, if you're watching it in one of those private groups that I shared it to, you don't have access to you don't have access to commenting there. That's why I always, say come over to the YouTube so you can come over and comment. I'm also microplane grating in about a half of a clove of garlic because I just felt like it needed a little bit more garlic. You know what I'm saying? Okay. What else do I want in there though? Let's shake this up and see if that didn't do it. A little bit of more salt, a little bit more maple syrup. And that's what I want you guys to see, okay? When you make dressings, it's so easy to just quickly adjust, especially when you're making it not in that big ass blender, but just, oh, jalapeno. Thank you. Holidays were fun. The kids had a blast. Awesome. So good to hear that. Yeah, no, it's not in this strainer, on the sink. Your salad dressing sounds good. I also like to make the dressing that is quarter of a cup of orange juice, quarter of a cup of rice vinegar, 2 tablespoons of tahini, 1 tablespoon maple syrup, minced garlic, and 1 teaspoon minced or dried ginger. Yeah, that sounds so similar to what I've got here, right? Maybe some dried herbs. Yeah, but I'm trying to think what would be. Oh, let me taste it. Hold on. 1 second. It tastes pretty damn perfect. Yeah, you get that nice little hit of ginger every now and then. Yeah, that's really good. Extreme cleaning. Okay, so here we go. It's pretty good. I don't think I need. Oh, jalapeno. Jeez. So this is enough ginger to save. I can still grate that up. The red pepper, I'll wrap up and put it in the fridge. Let me just clean off this garlic can also go in the fridge. And this piece of ginger here, I'm going to go and pop that back into the freezer downstairs. My freezer is downstairs. My kitchen has an all fridge, top to bottom fridge. Yes, chive. I do have some chive. Girl, I have some garlic chive. I have some garlic chive downstairs because I was going to make green seasoning. I needed to make a new batch of green seasoning. So I got all the green seasoning stuff and I might make that today. I will see how I feel. Have a bit of a headache today from my detox. Whenever you clean up your diet a little bit, if you've been having a little bit of extra fluff in your diet, I enjoyed some Trini pastels. Girl, I made some Trini pastels this holiday season that were vegan. They weren't raw because I steamed them, but oh my God, they were so good with my Bernsey burger. For real. For real. Let me pop this into the freezer. I'll be right back. jalapeno out of the fridge. And get my chopping board back. I knew I needed that some more. Why do I always do that? I'm just gonna, my floor is a disaster right now. That's okay. It's all good. All right. Hey, Blank. Blank. We have another Trini in the house, a Trinidad and Tobagonian, Natoya, right here. What is tamarind paste? So tamarind paste is comes from a fruit, a tree fruit, or is it a tree seed? It's a tree seed. Let me show you what it looks like. Because, you know, every good Trini house must have a variety of ways to get their tamarind, okay? So this is what tamarind looks like. And these are pods on a tree, on this beautiful, huge tree, almost like a maple tree, but not a maple tree, but that kind of size, you know? And they have these pods. These are the seeds of the tamarind. Isn't that cool? When you crack open the shell, you have these seeds that look like this. Check this out. So glad you asked. And this is what is inside of that hard shell. It is this kind of bean-looking thing. And the veins, you take out the veins like so. Just like that. And then the flesh, you can see, I would soak these so that the flesh around each seed, you see that? It has a, this is a sweet tamarind variety, so you can actually, you know, eat the flesh. But a lot of the varieties that we have in Trinidad, the flesh is actually very, very sour. So, what's some good eating? I've never done that. Anyhow, it's used in a lot of Thai, Indonesian, around the equator is where these trees grow. So it's used in a lot of cuisine from countries around the equator, like Trinidad is. Trinidad is 10 degrees north of the equator. Now let me focus here on my salad dressing. But that is what a tamarind is. And the paste is what they make out of the flesh from around that seed pod. Yeah, and then it's you get it in different brands. And this is just the ingredients are tamarind, water, and citric acid as a stabilizer. But it's so good. Excuse me while my nose runs because, you know, detox, yay. Anyhow, so that is what tamarind is. And in Trinidad, we use it, we cook it in a variety of different things. And one of my favorite things ever used to be tamarind balls. Oh my God, by the way, I made a tamarind juice once. It was so, so good. I sweetened it with date juice. I just, you can make a tamarind ball smoothie. I'm telling you. So good. So, so good. And really good for you as well. Okay, so I'm just chopping up some jalapeno here. I'm just going to give that a really fine chop, like so. And I want to watch my fingers because jalapeno oil, I don't know what it is about jalapeno oil, but it can really burn. And the thing is, it doesn't burn right away. It burns later on, and you're like, damn, what is, oh no, the jalapeno. So you want to really be careful when you're handling any kind of hot pepper, even though jalapenos aren't technically as spicy as it gets. That oil will say a different story when it's on your skin and it's burning. You know what I mean? No bad at all. No bad at all. Yes. So I've got some chive. Yes, it's a seed used to make sauces. Thank you so much, Blank. I had some plantain and bhaji pastels for breakfast with some arugula salad. Oh, that sounds delicious. I've never had. What is bhaji pastel? What do you have in that? Is that like a vegetarian version? That sounds interesting. Yeah, the pastels I made, go check it out. I made those a couple days ago. So delicious. Oh my God, you just have no idea how good vegan food can be until you actually really start making it, you know? And you can really make any of your cultural favorites into raw vegan. You really can. If you get creative, if you know what are the flavors that you're going for, you know? I'm just going to mix some of that into the dressing so that as that dressing sits, it will also pick up on some of that. You used to eat them back home too, eh? In Jamaica? Yeah, that is so cool. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That jalapeno did it. Oh, yeah. Leave those over to the side for something for later, maybe. And I've got a garlic chive here, and I'm just going to use a little bit of it because I don't want to overwhelm it. Just going to slice it really thinly and give it a nice fine chop. Are you guys ready for December 1st? Are you guys getting ready? Are you psyching yourself up? Are you thinking about, oh my gosh, yes, we're going to be juicing. Are you getting excited? January 1st, you guys, we're starting our 21-day juice challenge. So feel free to just join along. These days leading up to January the 1st, we are doing this kind of transition to raw. So if you're just eating a standard American diet right now, and you know that you want to kind of get your butt together, you know, get your act together, so to speak, clean things up, however you want to say that to yourself, then this is a really good opportunity. I mean, you're watching this for a reason, right? You found me for a reason. That smells good. Let me just use a little bit and start slow so I don't overwhelm my wee jar of dressing here. So that was the garlic chives that we just put in there. Thank you so much for that suggestion. Love it. That was friggin' perfect. That is so good. Not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Since I have this tamarind seed out, let me just get some of this flesh out. No, let me not. That's going to take too long and not necessary. I was going to put it in my salad. I do want to put some of the extra jalapeno and some of that extra chive into the salad, though. There we go. And let's mix this up, shall we? Sorry. Okay. In Jamaica, tamarind balls are popular. They just add sugar to it. Yeah, tamarind balls, man. There was Alma was a ancient old woman who had set up shop outside of St. Joseph's Convent, which was The girls' school was right across the street from the boys' school. St. Joseph's Convent was the school I went to. And then St. Mary's, the school across the street, was the boys' school. I got all kinds of stories about that, let me tell you. Anyhow, Alma was this woman. She was probably 4 feet tall, old. She used to have, she had a little stand that she would sell. She was a vendor, and she would sell tamarind balls and pylori balls and pomsy tape and mango chow and all kinds of, snack street food. And she always had the best tamarind balls. Oh my God. Alma and her tamarind balls. God bless you. God bless you, Alma. I think about you from time to time. Whenever I think of tamarind balls, I think of Alma. Absolutely. Just going to dress this salad now with this beautiful Thai dressing that we just whipped up. Look at that. Look at that, you guys. Oh, wow. Shoot, what's wrong with me? What did Berns forget? That's right, cilantro. Yes, I thought so. In a vegan pastel with the bhaji. Okay. Yeah, mine. I'll show you my pastel filling. I have some more in the fridge. I have a lot. I have to put it in bags to freeze it. This is so good. I'm going to leave the sprouts out for this one. I'm going to put some cilantro, and I'm going to sprinkle it with some beautiful roasted peanuts. Wash my hands. My hands are clean. How do you mean? What are your thoughts on using oils? I used to follow the whole food plant-based way of eating, and oils of any kind were discouraged, especially if you had heart conditions. I think there's nothing wrong with using oil. I don't use it in excess, although it may look like it, because I use it a lot in my salad dressings, like the olive oil from yesterday. I try to use oils that are less processed, or from seeds, like sesame seed oil. I'm never going to use soybean oil or vegetable oil. My focus is on whether it's alkaline or acid, my general overall diet. I don't think there's anything wrong with oil in your diet. I think the focus is wrong. On that same whole food plant-based, were they eating rice and grains, which we know are complex chemistry and complex carbohydrates and produce a lot of negative things in the body? Were they using beans? Were they okay with soy? I think you have to look at the whole thing in it. I think you have to look at the whole everything. I'm going to get that cilantro because I need that in a Thai salad for sure. And I just got some fresh cilantro. This is going to just make it over the top. Good. So I really think it depends on what your overall, wash my hands wash your hands from the jalapeno. Thank you. I will. Thank you for the reminder. You're so sweet. I did put the carrots in there. I did indeed. Yes, looks great. Anybody took notes on the salad dressing? I lost track on that. I'll call it out for you again, babe. Don't worry. I will call it out for you for sure. let's chop up some of this cilantro. Cilantro. Get another chopping board out. Or I could have just used that one, but okay. Okay, Berns, whatever. My brain is really not working that great today, I feel. It's all good. It is all good, man. All right, so there goes the cilantro. Now we're talking Thai, baby. Now we're talking Thai. And I'm going to chop up some peanuts as well. Where is your bandana? My bandana? I don't know. I don't know. That's way too many nuts, Berns. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're just not thinking, lady. That's better. Just to give a little crunch now and then, you know what I'm saying? Bandana, the tilde, makes nya sound. Robin says, yes, lots of beans, rice, and soy. I always felt a bit off. I always felt a bit of oil wasn't harmful. Well, here's what my take on that whole program is. Any program that neglects the understanding of complex carbohydrates in the form of rice in particular. Any protocol that doesn't understand how damaging soy is to you, I'm just going to say, I don't think it's a good program. I know it's not. Many grains. Yep. Lime juice, orange juice. So the juice of one lime, a splash of orange juice, some tahini, some maple syrup, garlic, clove, ginger, jalapeno, tamarind paste, sesame oil. A little garlic chive, if you will. Okay, let's check this out now. Now we can do a taste test. That's about it for the dressing. You're right. Oh, yeah. That is a beautiful, sweet and spicy Thai salad for sure. Wow. I am going to get those sprouts, Rockstar. You're right. You're absolutely right. They would go good in here. Hang on. Guys, that is so good. I only have a little bit. These are the alfalfa sprouts that I grew. Oh, you know what? I need to plate that up. Let's plate that up first. Let's taste it with the with the sprouts on that. Good call, Rockstar. That's got a nice little kick. That has a nice kick to it. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, I can go for some avocado on that too, actually. Let me put the rest of these finely chopped jalapeno and green chives into that. Let me just go and do a little extreme cleanup here, because that's important when you're doing this. Okay, now, one of the things that I want to do is I want to put this into a wrap. The other thing that I want to do is I want to take a picture of it to use as my thumbnail. Yeah, I'm trying to up my thumbnail and title game on YouTube. This tamarind is so good, by the way. What a nice snack. Oh my God. Such a nice snack. Okay, so let's do a little, let's organize, shall we? Let's do a little setting of the scene. AKA clean the counter up a little bit, Berns. So you're about to take a picture. A picture. Toya says, totally agree. The processed soy is a killer as it releases to the oil, as it relates to the oils. I just think you have to find the right one for whatever you are doing. Cold press is to eat as is, and heat or expeller press for cooking. Great, you're brilliant. Another brilliant genius in the class. Awesome. But yeah, you're right. And soy, we went through on our Detox 102 class. If you guys have not seen the Detox 102 class, oh my gosh, you guys are missing out big time. You got to go and check that out, okay? We talked about a lot, but we looked at soy. And we went through the soy myth, right? And we looked at how soy is just so harmful for you. It's one of the worst things that they've ever put into our food supply system, and it is destroying us. It is extremely toxic for you, extremely toxic. And it's in almost everything. That's why I'm really, 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 really careful about reading labels and about really paying attention to what I'm using as ingredients in my stuff. So I'm not going to use, I didn't know. Holy shit, the amount of vegetable oil I have purchased thinking that, oh, this is good, right? It's vegetable oil. Gets oil. Veggies have oils. Damn, it's soy. Oh my God. Oh my God. Not even funny. So go and check out, those are just some of the slides from the Detox 102 class. And if you have not gone through it as yet, Detox 101, especially leading up to this juice cleanse that we're doing, you really, really, really want to get all the information that you can so that you know what you're doing, and you're not just taking my word for it. You're understanding what you're doing for you. So check that out. Okay. I want to plate this up kind of cute. I want to do it kind of cute. Okay, so I made some plantain. I'm going to try this. This sounds delicious. It really, really is good, my friend. I wouldn't lie to you. I wouldn't. Natoya says, thanks for the list, Alana. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I've made these plantain, or plantain, as we say in the West Indies. I made these plantain wraps. And I really love how they taste, how they smell. It's a very earthy flavor to it. And look at that structure, yet it's flexible. And when you, do I have one that I've torn apart? No. When you look at how beautifully that just, it's like bread, y'all. It's like bread. So that was one of the recipes that I did recently. So you can go and check out the video on that. Just scroll down, go under in my YouTube channel, go to videos and go scrolling down from there. So what I'm going to do, let's plate this up a little bit, shall we? I have a plantain wrap. Smells delicious. Oh my God, this is going to work so well with this. And I'm going to layer in some of the beautiful salad, just like so. And for plating up purposes, I'm also going to put some over here. I realize this plate is way too big, but it's the only one I've got at hand. Or is it? Yeah, it's the only one I have that's white. I want to have a white background for this. But like, yeah, just so beautiful. Bright, vibrant, it's alive. It's packed with all kinds of nutrients. Red cabbage is one of those cruciferous vegetables that Dr. Morse loves, especially if you are healing from cancer or any end stage dis-ease in the body. I'm hearing Dot. I think she might be out front. Let me go get her. Hang on one second. Dot? Hi, come on. Come on. Don't just stand there crying. Like, look at this, how perfect, you guys. Does that not look just awesome? Now for this picture, I kind of want to prop it up a little bit. Let's see here. Just get a little bit more in there. This is going to be so good. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. It's going to be so good. Sprinkling a little bit of sesame seeds on there. Get a couple of peanuts for that extra crunch. And of course, for the presentation. Beautiful. Are you guys going to make this? Are you going to make it? You should totally make it, man. You would not be disappointed. Not disappointed at all. Okay, I need something to kind of hold. Come on. Oh my God, Dot is meowing up a storm up there. Here, I'll use my cilantro. Use cilantro. Can you please hold up my wrap? There you go. Okay, so again, with the whole food plant-based diet. Hang on, my nose again. I really like this. That's going to make a good picture. Okay, let me just clear out some of this stuff. Should have saved a little wedge of that lime for the picture, but I'm too hungry to care right now. Okay. Whole food plant-based eating included many potatoes, white especially, wheat pasta, etc. Because of you, I now understand how acid forming the foods they recommend are. Yeah. So, once you know, and now you know. Okay, let me take a picture of this. I need this iPhone, which I usually use for my delicious cam. And get my camera here. But this would look better with a little bit of a drizzle. Let's try that. Let's try that, shall we? Yeah. Oh, yeah, baby. Mm-hmm. Now we're cooking with gas, but we're not. We're not cooking with gas at all. You know what I'm saying? That's an expression in the islands. Now we're cooking with gas. Okay, let's see here. Just bear with me. Gotta wipe down the plate. You know what I'm saying? Let me show you guys what I'm looking at approximately. Okay, we are good. We are good. Let me get back in here. And let's have a bite of this. Let's eat, baby. All right. Okay. Thank you guys for sticking with me there. Let's dig in. We'll move this out of the way a little bit. But here is the wrap. I've actually, since I made these wraps last week, I've actually not had any. I've actually not eaten one. So this is going to be my first time. So my real honest opinion, feedback, as it were, for how it tastes. Let's see here. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm. Not sure about an aftertaste I'm tasting. What am I tasting? It's something in the wrap, but it tastes really good. I think I'm okay. You know me, I'm always like hypercritical. But what I love about this is the wrap. Look at how that holds together. Even though that is like a juicy wrap, look at that. It's dripping down on my plate. Oh my gosh, this is so good. So good. Yes, when I first went vegan, this was my problem. Rice, beans, and potatoes caused a lot of inflammation. Went all fruits, and it was the answer to all of my problems. Yeah, let me leave that comment up there. That is so true. Mm, that's a really good wrap. I just love how it stays together. Are you guys seeing that? You can see that, right? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That is pretty yummy. Mm. So when you eat something like this, because it's all alkaline, except for the nuts. Nuts are classified, technically speaking, as acid because they're higher in protein, but you can still have 20% from the acid list. And if you do, please choose something like nuts and not cheese, okay? But this is really, really good. And I know it's not going to compromise my healing journey at all. Mm. Robin says, so true, Rockstar. So we need to learn and relearn and unlearn certain things that we thought were valid that we now know are not valid, right? Mm. Bye, Alana. Have a good day, honey. Love you too, babe. So that is it in the wrap. I can't stop eating it. And why would I? Look at this salad. Look at that salad. Was that not something you would be proud to serve your family? Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I love the crunch factor. It's a really nice mouthfeel, and it like we want chewing food. When you want chewing food, this is what you want. I'll have to go back and look for the recipe for the wrap. All mine break when I fill them. Maybe too long in the dehydrator. It may be that you don't have enough. I find that adding sweetener like dates really, really helpful. I didn't add any sweetener for the plantain wraps, but I added flax and I added enough water. You can also add in the chia seed. That tends to make it more flexible as well. You got to play with it sometimes, though. Yeah. Mm. Really delicious. Packed with vitamins and nutrients. It's all alive. It's so good. Oh, my sprouts. Shoot. Shoot, man. Oh, shoot, man. Got to top it off with some sprouts. Damn. I didn't take the picture with sprouts on it. Mm. We can also add a little bit of peanut butter to that dressing to give it that nice peanutty flavor. That's what I would do for Dali. He loves peanuts. Mm-hmm. Hey, Lizzie. How are you? So I hope that you guys come along on this journey of cleaning up the diet. If you weren't in class yesterday, that's okay. Let me show you. Let me give you some This is kind of the diet structure that we're following, the menu structure that we're following for these 5 days. So screenshot that. And if you're watching on the YouTube, feel free to go ahead and give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed any part of this video. That would be awesome. That will actually help YouTube push this out to more people who also might find this of value. So that's kind of the menu structure that we're going with, okay? Fruits for breakfast, veggies or fruits or melons for lunch, veggies or fruits or melons for dinner. In between that, juicing. That's what we're doing leading up to January the 1st. That's easy, right? That's doable. This is an example of veggies, what we just made here today. That's an example of veggies. Like, this is pretty amazing. Like, I feel like this is so much better than I can get at any restaurant, and I know exactly what's in it. Like, you just can't beat that. I'm going to give you another one. So any of you who weren't here yesterday, you're brand new, screenshot this picture as well. This is that food pyramid that we follow. No crap in here at all, except for that bottom brown section, which you shouldn't be touching at all. That would include all the animal protein, the fish, the dairy, the eggs, the cheese, the grains, refined or processed starches and sugars, and avoid all of these toxic food, but stay above that and you'll be fine. Here's a sample of the 100% raw in picture form as an example. And here's one that you can do. These are all actually raw as well, guys. But, you know, so go ahead and screenshot that. Keep these on your phone. Make a photo album in your phone to keep all of these slides so that you can refer to it quickly and get really comfortable with it. This is a really important one right here, you guys. Acid forming and alkaline forming foods. You always want to try to be eating 80% alkaline to 20% acid forming. 90-10 if you can. And when we hit it for our juice cleanse, we're going to be 100% alkaline forming, right? Because we're going to be juicing with fruits, baby. You got it? Vicky is here. Yay! Merry Christmas, darling. How are you? Oh my gosh. I'm so happy you're here. Merry Christmas. Sitting in the airport waiting for my flight to San Diego. Well, safe travels, babe. Safe travels to you. Can't wait for January detox. Yay! Oh my gosh. I refer to these charts all the time. Okay, good. Can't screenshot. Have you cast it on TV and it's not uncasting? LOL. Please send to me after, please, if possible. No worries. I got you, girlfriend. I got you, Natoya. Bouncing up to your live today was not a mistake. Yeah, you bounced up to the right person at the right time, girl. Bounce up me in Trinidad does not refer to rebounding. When we say you bonk somebody up or you bounce somebody up, it means you ran into them. Bouncing up to your live today was not a mistake. Destiny. Absolutely. Absolutely. 100%. So Natoya, if you have Instagram, if you go on my Instagram, let me show you on here. This salad is so delicious and so satisfying, you guys. And so pretty. Marcus. Oh, I just bit into some jalapeno. Some jalapeno. My mouth is on fire. Okay, so here's my Instagram page, all right? And right here at the top, the highlight reels, right in here on Detox 102, I've got all the slides from the Detox 102 class, as you can see here. And these slides are in here, but what I will also do is I will add some more slides to that highlight reel. Let me just go. So here's one of them, Latoya. Why do I keep calling you Latoya? I'm sorry, Natoya. Natoya, do you see that? So they're on my Instagram highlight reel. Right, there's that one. The only one that's not here is the one that is the blank kind of template, just all with words. And I will put that in the highlight reel after class. So I hope that helps. Hey, Kaya, how are you?
Good.
Good. What about split peas, as in a split pea soup? I'm not 100% sure. I think that would be something that I would do occasionally. Occasionally, I think. I'm not 100% sure on split peas, to be 100% honest with you. I think they might be fine, though. I think they might be fine. What I usually do is I usually look up on Google, is split peas acid or alkaline? And I kind of, consider the source, of course. Consider the source, of course. Sometimes you just have a craving for Thai food. You can whip this up in no time. I'm so good. Thank you. Awesome, babe. You would be correct. This is a serving tray. It is a serving tray. I'm pretending I'm at a fancy restaurant. Really delicious. Right? The slides are great. I'm so glad that they're helpful. Hello, Elaine. How are you? How's your Christmas holiday, babe? Any information about histamines and avoiding high histamine foods? I know that there are a lot of people that talk about histamines and all of that. And what a histamine reaction is, it's an inflammatory reaction, right? So foods that cause histamine reaction, this is how I perceive it. I could be wrong. I've not really heard Dr. Morse talk that much about it, which would lead me to feel that it's more of a made up, just another, what about autoimmune disease type of things? You know what I mean? When we have a reaction to food that we are eating, it's because we're having a reaction to the acidosis in our system. And when we eat a certain food, it flares up. So you know how people talk about how citrus fruits you can have a histamine reaction. There's histamine stuff like that. Well, citrus fruits don't make your condition flare up. Citrus fruits start the process of detoxing the body. And when your body starts to detox itself and it starts to clean itself out, that toxicity is going to be roaming around in your system. These fruits it's not that they're histamine causing, is that they're causing you to go into a deeper detox, and it's causing you to experience a deeper detox symptom, whether that is asthma related stuff, skin related stuff. I don't know. You guys tell me. What's your take on the whole histamine thing? And I guess we can go in and check and see if Dr. Morse has any videos on histamine, because I honestly don't know. Let's see here. Let's open up a raw figs. And if any of you guys ever have any questions about something like this, I highly recommend that you go onto rawfigs.com and you type it in and see what Dr. Morse has. If there are any videos on there that have been indexed on the subject. Sometimes they're not indexed, and that doesn't mean he hasn't spoken about them. No. How do you spell histamine? That's what I thought. H-I-S. No, he doesn't have any. He doesn't really talk about histamine reactions, to be honest with you. Having said that, if you feel like you're having an anaphylactic reaction to something, then definitely please go and take care of that, right? But he doesn't really talk about this thing about histamines. Let me just look it up and see what the Google has to say. So let's look at this. What are the symptoms of histamine intolerance? Because let's talk about this. Symptoms of histamine intolerance are headaches or migraines, acidosis, nasal congestion or sinus issues, acidosis, fatigue, acidosis, hives, acidosis, digestive issues, acidosis, irregular menstrual cycle, acidosis, nausea, acidosis, vomiting, acidosis. Everything that they list here, we know that the causal reason for them is acidosis. So if you eat a certain fruit, first of all, what else are you eating along with that thing? If you're doing a complete juice cleanse and you're 80% raw and you're having any of these similar symptoms, let me pull some of those slides up from Detox 101, right? We talked all about the mild symptoms, the mild cold and flu-like symptoms, low-grade fever. We have 1, 2, all of these are on Instagram in the Detox 101 highlight reel. So don't freak out that I'm going super fast, okay? All of these, 3, those are the 3 slides for mild symptoms. Then we have 6 slides for moderate symptoms. And all of these things that are here on this Google thing. Which foods are highest in histamine? Fermented dairy products such as cheese, fermented vegetables such as sauerkraut or kimchi, right? Because we talked about why I am not using any of those fermented foods, because you don't want to create and exacerbate any fermentation that's going on. You don't want to add fermentation to your system. Pickles or pickled veggies, kombucha, cured or fermented meats such as sausages, salami, and fermented ham. I'm just letting you know. If you can just go back to eating the food that we came here to eat, the food that the Creator created for our body to properly digest, to have optimal health, you're not going to have any issues about histamine reactions. Natoya says, thank you much. Got it. I'm on your Instagram. Awesome. Split peas are alkaline and very good pre-digested meal when cooked or coarse, or when cooked, of course, used for full body healing. Awesome. Thank you so much for that information. I'm always learning from you guys. It's so cool. Yes, citrus, bananas, spinach make me run to the bathroom big time. Okay, so citrus is very electric. It's one of the highest electrically vibrating foods, and our our bowels are it's a our bowel movements are a neurological event. So when you take in stuff that has high energy, it's got high neurological components to it. It's got high electrical components to it. Everything, the brain is connected to the intestines, right? Your constipation is a neurological event, baby, right? It's a neurological event. Yeah. So you got to clean up the amyloid plaque in the head. You gotta do all the things that we've been talking about here. Clean up the liver. Sorry, clean up the liver too, but clean up. Get your kidneys functioning. Get your kidneys opened up. Get them filtering. The adrenal glands, which sit right on top of the kidneys, are usually turned off because of all of the stimulant stuff that we've taken, all of the meat that we've eaten, all of the protein, all of the uh, all of the crap that we've done to our bodies. Usually the adrenals are shut down when the kidneys aren't filtering. And when the kidneys aren't filtering, the adrenals are shut down. You got to get all of that cleaned up. You got to get everything running properly. It's a digestive issue. It's not the fault of the food, unless the food that you're eating are some of those foods that I called out that are going to cause an acid reaction in your body. Those are histamine creating foods. Those are allergic reaction foods because we're not supposed to be consuming them. I think histamine is just another allergic type reaction to a food. So detoxing your body would help eliminate that. Yeah. And while you're detoxing, you're going to feel it more. Anything that you've put into your body, you're going to feel it more when you're healing that stuff out, because all of that stuff gets lodged and compacted and congested on a systemic level in all of your cells. So cleaning up the lymphatic system, which filters out through, that's right, the kidneys, cleaning up the lymphatic system, getting your kidneys open and filtering. That's why I do the rebounding every single morning, because that is another way that I can help my system get all of these things cleaned up, like really, really, really cleaned up. You know what I'm saying? All raw, nothing but fruit and veggies. Okay, so if you're having a reaction, like you're having the citrus and it's making you go to the bathroom, that's not a histamine reaction. That is an indication of how powerful that fruit is to clean out your bowels. It's like a power washer for your bowels. I know what you mean. I know what you mean. Like, yeah. It's not unusual for me to have 4 or 5 bowel movements a day. I know, freaking crazy, and usually all before 9 AM. Not all, 3 of them, usually before 9 AM in the morning. Like, I was chronically constipated as a little girl, chronically constipated. So that is a huge benefit to this diet, this protocol for living. People with mast cell can react to smells and not just intaking food. I react to smells really, really, really intensely sometimes. Yeah, man, if I have a headache, don't bring any kind of perfume or scented stuff around me. I just can't handle it. Can't handle it. Peas are good, but have lots of protein, which can sometimes cause inflammation. I love peas, but only eat them every now and then. Good to know. You guys are so smart. You see how smart you're becoming? You see how intuitive you're becoming, how much you're in tune with your body? You guys are amazing. Oh, thank you for all of the love, you guys. Thank you for hitting that like button for me. I see you. Just means I have more detox work to do. So true. And here's the good news. We're always going to have we're always going to have more deeper levels of detox to do, right? So I don't want anybody by any means to think that this is overwhelming or that this is like, oh my God, I've got so much detox to do because, we all do. We've put decades worth of crap in our bodies. We've had it injected into us. We are under abnormal amounts of stress nowadays, which is also a very acidic experience. We got the whole this number, A, B, C, D, E, F. We have that. That is a factor. Like that's some real shit right there, So we're always going to have a lot to detox. The environmental toxins that are just in the air, in the water that we drink, in the toothpaste that we brush our teeth with, in the shampoo that we put on our heads, in all of the just everything around us and everything that we've done to ourselves. So we're always going to have work to do. That's why eating like this and preparing beautiful things like this to fill our bellies with and help us detox at the same time. This is detox food, you guys. Open up. I know you want some. Open up. When you can eat like this and be in a constant state of detox, you're just in it, in the flow. You're not worried. You're not worried about, oh my God, I can't have that dressing because it's got fat in it. Come on, people. Intelligence. Use it wisely, okay? Mm-hmm. Hi, Amy. You're back. That's normal, Lizzie. As you are going on your juice journey, that is very normal. It's actually not diarrhea in the traditional sense of the word. This is not a reaction to something that you're having in that sense of the word. It's loose stool. That's normal. I took a picture of every single bowel movement I had. I know this is kind of gross as I'm in the kitchen eating food, but elimination is the fourth physical process that we need to make sure we have on point, right? Digestion is number 1. Absorption is number 2. Utilization is number 3. And elimination is number 4. If you're nailing all of those 4 things, you're going to have optimal health. And the only way to nail all of those 4 things is to stop putting in the acid slurry that we're putting in and replace it with the alkaline. And in that process, as you eliminate all the other junk, this is going to give your body a chance and an opportunity to clean itself out. And you wonder, man, I'm only drinking fruit juice. How am I still having 3 to 4 to 5 bowel movements every single day? What is coming out of me? I didn't put that in there. I can see the fiber in there. I can see the sediment. It's like really mushy, soft oatmeal in texture. You know what I'm saying? Porridge like. And it's like, well, where is it coming from? Like, that is all of the action of this powerful fruit to clean out and scrub out the inside of your intestines where all of this gunk has been caked on for decades. You're doing a great job. That is normal. Stop worrying about whether you're having a histamine reaction to something. You're not. That citrus juice, the spinach, the banana are just electric enough in your body that this is cleaning you out, and this is what it feels like. This is what it looks like. Yes, or like sand. Kind of like just wet sand. You know what I'm saying? I took a picture of every single bowel movement I had. I know, gross, and it was, but at the same time, I was able to have a record. And then in my iPhone, I just have it in my hidden folder. So after I take the picture, because I don't want to see that when I'm scrolling through pictures either, quite frankly. It's like, that was mine. I get it, but I don't want to see it when I'm scrolling my pictures. So I just click on it and then go to hide the picture, and it goes automatically into the hidden folder. Very powerful, very, very, very informative. Also, I have clients that message me. I work with people one-on-one to help them with their detox and to really guide them through the process. And what a lot of times comes up is that people will say, "Oh my God, I passed this thing in the toilet. I'm not sure what it was." And I'm like, "Where's the picture? Let me see it. I'll let you know." I didn't take a picture. It was super gross. I'm like, seriously? Like, you got to take a picture. How else am I going to be able to help you figure out what's coming out of you? So do that. I would recommend that. Can you do a show on all products everyone uses, from cleaning to skin to detergents, everything? Yeah. I mean, I'm not the most pristine house, although I I think I am. I've tried to eliminate a lot of things out of our cleaning cupboard, and usually I just use vinegar. I use vinegar. We use plant-based soaps. I use a fragrance-free lavender from essential oils, but fragrance-free and all the junk-free laundry detergent. I use toothpaste that is also charcoal and herbal. And my body wash, same thing. I use just no junk in it, no parabens, none of that funky stuff. And for my head, from when I shave my head every other day. Shave my head this morning. I also use a natural shaving cream that it's infused with herbs. So I've never had as close a shave as when I started using that shaving cream. So yeah, we can do that. I can bring that down. I'll gather all the goodies and bring it and show you what I use. Yeah, vinegar is the best. And I've got a ton of orange peel, and I always have fresh orange peel because of the fact that I'm always drinking orange juice. So you can also make your own cleaners from orange peel. I'm having some more of the salad, which I'm glad I have some left over, because I do want to dress properly and take a proper picture with the sprouts on it. That's so good. I can share the brands. Absolutely. We'll do it probably tomorrow. Why don't we do that? I'll gather all my stuff. I'll put it all over here, and I'll show you what I use. Absolutely happy to do that, for sure. Well, this has been fun. Later on, I'm going to make some ice cream. And if I do, I'll share that in my stories on Instagram. So make sure you follow along my stories on Instagram, okay? Really happy with this Thai salad, you guys. The dressing, let's recap the dressing. In case anybody wasn't here, in case you came in late, I made a really easy dressing in a mason jar. I have the juice of 1 lime, a splash of freshly pressed orange juice, about maybe 1/4 of a cup or less of tahini, which is just pure sesame paste, a couple tablespoons of maple syrup, maybe 3, maybe 4, I don't know. You adjust to however sweet you like it. Some sesame oil, some freshly grated ginger, a couple of freshly grated or freshly pressed garlic cloves, a little bit of minced jalapeno, a little bit of minced garlic chive. But if you don't have any of those things, make do without those. A pinch of salt. And I think that was basically it. And I just shook it up really, really well. And it turned into this beautiful, fragrant, creamy dressing. Really, really lovely. And then the salad itself was just cabbage that I shredded up. I just rough chopped it up. Half of a cucumber, half of a red pepper, a couple of green onions, some cilantro, some peanuts sprinkled on top, and a little bit of grated carrot. And I'm telling you, if you're feeling like eating Thai food tonight, then I highly recommend you using this. Do this. Now, I will probably make this again for dinner for Dali tonight. And I will probably have some more then as well. Keep it simple. Keep it vibrant. Keep it alive, right? I use alfalfa soap. Oh, Alfia soaps. Fair trade from Africa. Coconut oil and shea butter are the only ingredients. $7 for 3 bars at Whole Foods. Oh, that sounds good. That sounds really good. Mm-hmm. That's hilarious. I will tell him. You're so cute. Tell Dolly I'm ready for story time tonight. I will let him know. I'll tell him he's got to start a YouTube Read Aloud channel, an audiobook channel, read by my delicious Croatian lover, Dolly. I will tell him for sure. He should really do that. He could probably blow up real big. His accent. Mm-hmm. Actually, there's one more ingredient, like cucumber. Oh, for your soap. By the way, there's also cucumber in my salad. Thanks for the reminder. There's one more ingredient, like cucumber, lavender, avocado, lemon, peppermint. Sounds like a good salad too. Awesome. So I'm going to finish this up, and then I'm going to go and lay down. I want to do some more studying. I want to see what else Dr. Morse has on his channel that I might be inspired to listen to. I'm going to finish up this salad. I'm going to take another photo of this salad. And I think I might go have a little nap. My bed is all freshly made. I love sliding into a freshly made bed for an afternoon snuggle with myself, an afternoon nap. I don't know why I said an afternoon snuggle. There's nobody there. Usually Kitty comes with me. My kitty, Miss Tiger Lily herself, she will come and lay down with me in bed, and we would have a little afternoon siesta. So I think that's what I'm going to do. Whatever flavor you like, right? I like the idea of the peppermint. I love peppermint. I want to hear story time. I think it should, Amy. You should try it. I mean, I really don't clean the shower. That's the job of the children in the house. And they use whatever is up there. And that's why I say not everything in my house is super squeaky clean. Some stuff is like, yeah. Have a great nap, you Berns. Thanks again. You're so welcome. You're so welcome. All right, guys. Yes, I'm going to go. I love you all so much. Mwah. Have a great afternoon. And I'll see you back here at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight, okay? Make sure you come back. Let me know what you have later on. I want to know what you had to eat. What are you guys eating for your raw deliciousness? Let me know. Okay, I'll try. Sleep well. Yeah, try the vinegar and baking soda. I can't see why that wouldn't do a great job. That is sometimes what the girls use, by the way. He's gonna read the phone book, everyone. LOL. We were joking last night. We were saying that I was saying that I want to start doing some read aloud books. Like I might actually start with Dr. Morris's book. Yeah, why not? Audiobook, Dr. Morris, read by Berns. Hell yeah. Anyhow, and Cindy was saying that Dolly should read something. He's got that sexy accent. Well, you didn't say sexy, but he said you got whatever. Anyhow, he's got a sexy accent. It's Croatian. I have a thing for accents, man. Totally. That is the Trini in me. I love a Trini accent on a man as well. It's like on anybody. Trini accent is very, very musical, very, very, you know, amazing all the way around. Yes, indeed. All right, guys, I'm going to go. Mwah. I love you. I will see you tonight. Have a good